Hi guys, welcome back to Easier Said Than Done. For the new members, please like, share, and subscribe.
And for our returning subscribers, we cannot thank you enough for every like, every share, every comment that you give us. Guys, we really appreciate your presence on our channel and on our pages. Welcome back. Today we are doing Pettiness Tuesdays again.
Pettiness.
We want to see how petty you can be.
Exactly.
Right?
But before we get to that, actually, we need to introduce ourselves.
Oh, sorry, we just assumed you guys know us. We are sorry. I'm Dr. Ligo.
And I'm your co-host, Snyder. So let's
away.
dive into it. Pettiness.
I have a story.
You have a story?
Yes.
A burning one?
I think this one, how do I put it? In marriages, you guys are playing. You're playing Chababa na Chamama.
Oh, surely.
When things,
Is it in actual sense or?
in actual sense, because when hits the fan, everybody's just like, yo, it was good.
It was nice knowing you.
Toodles. I think that's what's happening in marriages now. Nobody's serious anymore. One
People
minute
actually take it very lightly, like that marriage certificate doesn't have any weight.
After this conversation, let's have a conversation on what constitutes a marriage.
Okay, I think that's a fun topic to discuss.
So, okay.
Pettiness.
Let's be petty.
Let's be petty today.
Or let's see what you're doing for pettiness. Oh, okay. So I'll read a short story. If I take too long, bear with me.
It's a long story.
Not
Just
too
break
long.
it.
Sawa. But please give us your attention. We like it. We really like it. Anyway, so dear admin, I am 43 and married to a 36-year-old with 2 kids. One is 14 and the other is 3 years old. We had a normal couple disagreement and she took off to her sister in Rio. When I went for them because she had overstayed, I was told that she was in Tennessee, USA. Did I say that correct? Tennessee. Yeah. So I couldn't believe my ears because my wife was a housewife who even had a problem walking in Nairobi and locating places. We need to be serious.
I'm just laughing because of how he's putting it. She did not know even how to locate
How to walk.
archives.
How to walk in Nairobi.
And yeah, it's a hassle to work in Nairobi.
You know that. Yeah. You know how I suffer myself.
You need to improve.
I'm trying. Anyway, to the best of my knowledge, she didn't even have a passport, let alone a visa. She was a housewife and I work as a teacher in Kendall area. Her family has accused me of cruelty against my wife, yet that is not true. Now she has gone with the youngest daughter. To confirm that she's in the USA, she actually called me and told me to jipanga because she has begun her own life. I am so distraught because someone else must have arranged for my wife. She had no capacity to plan and execute such travel arrangements. How can I bring her back or do I report her to the embassy? I hate her family forever.
Wait. First of all, how did he know that someone else arranged for that too?
Because he says his wife, to his best of knowledge, is very So, but
Wow.
Snyder, me, I think, let me be very honest, and I'm not playing the devil's advocate. These 2 guys are very petty, first of all. One, why didn't the lady just address the issues at home?
Yeah.
And say, okay, fine.
And not even go to their home.
Exactly. Unless she had been planning this for a while.
I think this has been planned for a while
which
now.
is malicious.
Yes.
But also the man, the way he wants to report her to the embassy.
Like, how would he say that? Like, is there...
Finyo.
Guys, is there a way someone can go and report to the embassy of their couple who has traveled abroad? What if this lady
denounced him?
No, either denounced him and said, me, I was never married.
I don't know this man.
Or she just registered their single mom and child.
Highly likely she did that
Yeah.
because you see, to travel with the children outside the country, she needed to declare that the children do not have a father. Either he's passed away, which is more difficult to prove because you need a death certificate. So the best is to say that we don't have kids. I don't have the kids do not know their father.
Exactly.
Right? Or she says, yes, like you said, I am a single mom. I've been raising my kids alone and I've got an opportunity maybe in a different country, and this is...
And how did she just go like that?
Let me tell you. That's what I'm saying. You guys are playing with marriage, because tell me why a small argument that I feel like, okay, fine, we've argued in the morning, let's not make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Then I come in the evening, I say hello, and they hello, hey.
But it actually happens in real life right now, because there's this instance. I also remember there's one day I had broken up with my now ex, and this guy alinikosea once, and I told myself, if this thing happens again the third time, I'm out. So it actually happened the third time. We actually had the same argument a second time. So when it happened the third time, the next day he went and came back. There was nothing.
You packed everything and left?
There was nothing that would belong to me in that house.
You're so forgiving. What happened at that time? So you're such a forgiving person.
I put my foot to the ground.
You were done?
I was done.
So did you guys ever get back together after that? You don't return us. So why were you being petty?
But I also put an ultimatum, and I said, if I ever pack my things,
you're not coming back.
Twice. The third time, I'm out.
So that was number
1.
How many times did you pack again?
Twice.
So the third one?
I was out. And this time for good, guys. For good.
You ended the relationship?
Yes. I'm sorry. Actually asked this guy the question, the killer question.
What do you bring to the table? Sorry, what question did you ask?
The killer.
I am sorry, I'm jumping.
There are 2 killer questions.
Which is the first one?
What are we?
Yo, but
that's not what I asked him.
Okay, what did you ask?
I asked him, so where do you see yourself in 10 years?
You're not in that picture of 10 years.
Actually, I don't even know whether I was in that picture or not. Because this guy, he said he lives a day at a time. Yes.
I know.
Hapa niliona kuna futa.
Kuna upako na upenyo.
Nothing. So I had to collect my pieces of life.
Are you for real? He said he lives a day at a time?
He lives a day at a time.
Wait, how old were you guys at the time?
Usiniambie
ni juzi.
Old enough to get married and settle.
Walikuwa mnaishi pamoja?
But I made like some really good principles over my life since that day.
Okay.
Yeah. So things that I would never like go back to again. And so far so good. So
but Snyder, if you have to ask what are we?
No. Actually for me it is not even what are we. I will not even get to that level. I think I don't know whether to call this pettiness. I don't know whether to put it as pettiness. I'd never asked him at any point what are we. I just needed him to give a direction of where we were going with this relationship.
So basically, you asked what are we in a very complicated way.
In a very complicated way, but in a simple way, because I just needed him to tell me what he wants to do.
So what if he had told you in 10 years time I see us with 5 babies and a big house, would you have said?
It's a plan.
Better than I just live one day at a time.
Exactly, it's a plan. I would at least put in some things and say, okay, in the between us and getting 5 children, we would have done something here, you know.
I get you, but let's go back to 43-year-old gentleman.
Pettiness.
Who is petty because, one, I think it's finyo, and by finyo I mean Kierere. I don't know how else to put it. Kibele front. Because why are you even going to your embassy to report that my wife left with my kids?
No, ujapitia kwa polisi for reporting first.
Surely. No, and even if you go to the police and report, naturally they tell you go to the chief, because you see the chief is one who handles domestics. Then the police are more of
You can imagine such a case in the police station.
The first
I
laugh
think
the first laugh
sasa wewe ukiwachwa kubali.
Mfano ulifanya nini ndo uache? Those men are just ruthless. They don't care about you. They just say the worst things. Now you even start wondering why you even went there in the first place. It makes no sense. Anyway, for the lady, she should have been more forgiving.
That was a big
no, but I think for her to make such
it was
plans,
a correct step for a small mistake. If this guy would have cheated or done something really big enough that would have made them not go back together or would have separated from the word go ambiane to this cannot work, then for her to leave is okay. But for the minutest mistake, ni kama uniambie, maybe I'm in a relationship, uniambie ama nikwambie try toothbrush hapa usipende ukifinya hivi and then tukosane niende kwetu and then the next thing you know I'm in Tennessee, USA and I'm living the life.
I think it would hurt, to be honest, but also I feel like this is not a one-day plan. Because let's be honest, applying for that passport, applying for that visa, going for that visa interview, you see,
takes a while, even more than 6 months.
Exactly, it takes some time. Getting those invitation papers, it's a process. It's not just we wake up and go. So I feel like maybe there are things in the relationship that just built towards that moment, and it took just one straw, and this chick was just like, I'm done, I'm out. You know, so for him maybe it looks like
without closure.
Exactly. So for him maybe it looks like it was a petty argument, and he even said that I'll just come back in the evening
and
find her and we'll talk about it and it's going to be okay then. Voila. Things are going wrong, but anyway,
you come in and say hi and there's echo in the house.
Hey. hello. It's like those people who bring women to their houses after a night out and then they tell us, see, when you're done, you pick a nice fine girl, you go home and you think, oh, she's decent, she can't do anything. So she comes, she's cooking, she makes sure you go to work day 1, day 2, day 3.
Hey, hello?
Caretaker calls you.
Hello?
Ulikuwa unahama.
Ulikuwa unahama.
Because the girl has disappeared with them.
Then you move from flight to go to take off mode. What? Anyway, guys, let us know your petty stories and how petty you think this couple was.
Yes, do you think the man was petty or the woman was petty, or do you think that there were issues that led to that particular decision by the woman? And also, is the man petty for wanting to report the lady to the embassy? I think embassy is an extreme.
Yeah, that's an extreme.
Yes, is he a petty guy, or do you feel like it's his pettiness that made the woman just run away altogether? Anyway, don't forget to like and share.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We'll see you again next Tuesday. What was that?
Next Tuesday
for pettiness.
Petty.
Yes.
Yeah. So bye guys.
See you soon.